Greetings, my fellow Romaboos, and welcome back to the Vassalia Romeo channel. My name is Michael, and today we shall continue our campaign in European Universalis 4 as Byzantium. But first, there's a short disclaimer. I forgot to turn on my microphone during the recording of the previous episode, and so I had a whole episode that was without my voice, and I honestly just can't be bothered to record something over that footage and so on. So instead I'll just tell you what happened in that episode and show you the highlights. Basically, what happened is that we had a war against the Spaniards, who were in an alliance with the Commonwealth. Well, I didn't take anything from the Spaniards. I mostly tried to weaken them. I took money and so on. And from the Commonwealth, I released Moldavia and vassalized them later, basically. But apart from that, there's not much that happened in that episode. So I guess that's not that a huge deal. We shall continue from the next one. Let's jump into it. We are sending our boys home right now. Our truce with the Mamluks will expire in September this year, so we should actually consider attacking them right about now. We do have our troops in around this area, so we're sending this one to Alexandria, and one of these probably we shall send to Asia Minor. Apart from that, things are going more or less okay. Well, there are issues the Great Britain is having, but apart from that, we're doing well. We also might want to attack Scotland. They are allied to France though, which isn't particularly well for us. Particularly good, particularly nice. But apart from that, I'm thinking we might want to attack actually France to take Saluces, or I don't know, Saluce, however it's supposed to be pronounced in French, because we have a claim on it and Savoy has a claim on it, and yeah, I think we should do it. But first we shall fight the Mamluks. Afterwards, we might want to declare war on Scotland and have an easy war against France. France has 137,000 troops, we have quite a lot more, so shouldn't be a problem. Where's this bastion we're building? Oh, in Sassari. Yeah, right. We should also build one in here, in Mallorca. Another thing I was thinking about is we should probably vassalize these small guys. Oh, I own their core provinces. Yeah, right, so that wouldn't be an option, but that's okay. This is completely okay. Maghreb isn't a part of the Roman Empire formable anyway, so, or rather not a requirement. So the more provinces I take from these areas, it wouldn't give me anything. Royal marriage from Bologna, yes, okay, of course, why not? So we lost icon of Saint Nicholas once again. Should we take it? I think we should. Because we will be expanding aggressively, and yeah, that's something we would need. Let's do that. So Manuel Paleologos. Interesting why it's Paleologos though. Oh, whatever. We now have 2 Pronoia subjects in here. They do not occupy our relationship slot, which is great. And this one guy is a paranoiac that will be inherited by us once their current ruler no longer alive, and he's already 60 years old, which means that very soon we shall inherit him. I will not royally marry my paranoia. Oh my god, I missed that! Damn it! Well, whatever. Well, maybe at this point we should actually attack the coalition directly. Let's see. First of all, we should probably give gifts to some of these smaller guys to leave the coalition, like Tunis. Can do something like that. The fewer members there will be in any coalition, the higher the chance that it will disappear entirely. So Togord should leave it. Yeah, it just did. When it comes to Tunis, we can influence them. That's okay. Let's get advice on this guy. Might also help us somewhat. And let's see. Who else is in the coalition? Makuria. Yeah, we can do the same thing with Makuria. Influence them, give them a gift. And thus, if we are able to decrease its size, it may, well, simply disappear on their own. Okay, something like that. So that puts them at 55. They aren't living in the... Okay, Tunis just left. Nice. Makuria should be second after that. Yeah, Makuria just left. Nice. Who else is on the verge of leaving it? Hungary will leave very soon due to the fact that our aggressive expansion is actually not that high according to them. Apart from that, Timurids, well, there will never be living it. Yemen will leave very soon. We can, I don't know, we can actually improve with them enough for them to simply leave it on their own. Okay, we can actually embrace the global trade that will allow us to... Oh, we are so much ahead of time, I didn't even know it. Let's in such case invest into our state, into our provinces if possible. Like somewhere here, maybe somewhere here. Let's build a church in here. Yeah, good. And these guys are no longer even available as rivals. Only Russia. I will not rival Russia, I'm sorry. But we got a new trader, which means that we can utilize him somewhere here. Let's send him to Crimea, transfer trade power. Good stuff. And I will happily share this knowledge with you. Okay, let's see how the whole coalition thing is going. Yemen will leave once we get to 50. Which is great. Maybe something like Lorestan. Not really. Basra isn't a part of the coalition anyway. Well, letting Mamluks join it was a huge misplay on my part. I will admit that. I will be the first one to admit it. Something like this and something like this, and let's build the church in here. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. General will not leave. Hungary will soon leave, but still. Okay, we already improved relationships enough with them. Not gonna help. Venice isn't really that pissy about us. So if we do something like this and give them a gift that is huge enough, they might leave. They will not leave right away, but okay, these guys are kind of expensive, but thankfully we do have enough money. So if Yemen just left, great. Which means that in a couple years there is a chance that Hungarians will leave and Venice will leave. So yeah, something like that. They are at 40 already. Can we improve somewhat? Oh my. If we improve with them, that puts us at 49, so in 1 year Venice will leave. And we can actually attack Venice, we have claims on them. And that will actually let us finish the second objective, which is to destroy Venice. Georgia is a march, so I'm okay with that. Let us send this army to deal with their rebels, because it seems they aren't having a great time. We might want to convert, say, these two provinces to Bulgarian, because why not? We can even start... Okay, we can't convert Sicily quite yet. There are things that we can upgrade. Like, I don't know. What will this give me? Prestige decay, yearly government power, all states loyalty equilibrium. Okay, that might be useful. Yeah, something like that. After all, we should be spending our money. Okay, Venice just left the coalition. Perfect. Now let's build a couple manufactories. One here, one there. Let's bring it to 1,000 gold, something like this. Now, okay. These guys are just very annoying. Let's destroy them. And afterwards we might want to attack Venice maybe, right away. Okay, we're filing down from their rebels. Let's go home. So the coalition looks like this. Venice just left. And then there's Milan. Tuscany. My brother. How about this? So now Tuscany will leave as well. Great stuff. And at some point they would start considering the coalition too weak, and they will leave altogether. That would be a great point for me. At this point, let's take a look. Who is in the coalition? It's Milan, Hungary, France, and like the most dangerous of them all is the Timurids. Timurids actually have a huge army, yes, I will admit that. France, on the other hand, is rather small and weak. Look, Scotland isn't in the coalition, but it is allied to France. If I attack Scotland now, I will be able to fight France and thus kicking them out of the coalition. Yeah, that's something we can do. Why not? I think I do need an army in here, even though the English do have a couple armies. But knowing how utterly incompetent the AI is, I think I should bring one of my own in there. But yeah, I think attacking Scotland and kicking France out of this thing will be the way. We will be able to then probably completely dismantle it because the Timurids alone are way too weak. And others will just see and think that, well, we won't be able to deal with this juggernaut of a country. So, okay, we do have quite a lot of points. Burgundy. No. As an ally, you're too weak, but you cannot be a vassal, which means that you're rather useless to me. Okay, we are building a manufactory in Dyrrhachium currently, which means that we probably should invest into production. Something like this will do for now. We can start converting Corsica. And we might even revoke some of these lands. And since this is the age of absolutism, we probably should start thinking about revoking some of these, how they're called, privileges, yeah, something like that. So, okay, we are here. Let us declare war on Scotland. Should be something like... We can even call Bohemia in this war, which is perfect. Okay, so we will call Bohemia and we should go for conquest of Perth. Yeah. Good. Good stuff. France now is a part of this war, out of the coalition, and thus coalition will probably simply disappear by itself. When it comes to France, we might want to ask them to release these lands in the HRE. I don't like them snaking into that direction. This stuff we should simply give to Great Britain. When it comes to France itself, okay, so France actually did went into Italy. Did go, rather, into Italy. Okay, so we should bring our forces to deal with them. About 50,000 here should be enough, I think. Not necessarily, though. But yeah, we are doing well here. Correct. Are they retreating? Yeah. Won't be able to do anything about that. Somebody besieging one of my provinces somewhere. Oh, it's here. I don't care about that. Even though we can actually take some lands for the English colony. Because why not? Okay, here we got this army. We are also at war with Hesse. Isn't their vassal? It is their vassal, interesting. They're like quite obviously snaking all the further into HRE. Strangely enough. Which I don't like one bit. Stability for free. Also, Great Britain isn't actually liking us that much. Let's improve with them in order not to lose them as a vassal. Good. New soldiers for the mercenary company. Took this thing, let's give it to Great Britain. How about no, and let us... Yeah, we still won't be able to revoke any privileges as it stands now. Great Britain. Let's go. You're blockading something? You dare to blockade? With your pathetic fleet? Okay, we took Saluptes, we shall give it to House called Savoy. We shall continue occupations in here. Interestingly, kicking out France of the coalition wasn't enough to dismantle it, unfortunately. Also, they attacked us in Avignon with a huge army, which isn't great. Let's go to the north instead. That way we should have a concentration of troops that is strong enough to deal with them. Okay, good. We dealt with the Scots in here. Let's go to the south, to London. So Picardy and Flanders. Flanders is the emperor of the HRE, right? Right, they are. Interesting. Oh, that is not good at all. Yeah. What was it? Oh, prospering times. Interesting. Okay, that's fish. Let's go for, I don't know, production. Even though that's not really that much useful. Okay, we should hire another mercenary company instead of that busted one. Oh, Krabats will be okay. There we go. There we go, and let us see. We should bring this army to I don't know, is it Bruges? Brugge? No idea how it's supposed to be pronounced. Brugge, I guess. Wait, really? They're just 15,000? That's way too small a company. I need something more interesting than that. Is there like anything? Okay, all the big companies we already hired. I mean, the Cossacks Host is the only one that is anything interesting at this point. Oh, the end of the golden era. What a tragedy. That's okay though. Okay, they attacked me with a huge army yet again. The dogs that they are. Let's retreat to Praga. Oh, let's get some prestige instead. Should we get the technologies ahead of time? I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Since we have so much points, we might as well do it. Okay, let's get the defensive cannon and let us get a trade maybe? Or maybe influence. I'm not sure about that. Or we can get defensive instead. Let's go for a military thing. Will give us a hell of a lot of morale, and will make our strategy of defense even stronger. Yeah, I know some people call it meme strategy, but you know, for a meme strategy it's very effective. So now Hungary has left the coalition, great. Timés will not leave it, but the rest might. Okay. Once France is out of the coalition, we will be more than okay. Let's send these guys to London. Okay, we took this thing. Let's go occupy this stuff. Cologne, and let's take Juliers. What I want to do is to weaken France somewhat, especially here in the HRE. I don't quite understand why they expanded so much in that direction. Let's find an army with guns and send them here. Should help somewhat. Then we should piece them out, and that will be it. We might also ask them to give some provinces in Americas to our English colony, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is to weaken them here. Oh, you hear that? That's my cat meowing. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so the second, or rather the other forts that is here is the Paris. All the other provinces are without any fortifications, which is great. Okay, we got another province that converted to Greek. Perfect. Though, actually thinking about it, you know what, that wouldn't be useful in the beginning, but at this point we aren't defending so much as we are talking, so let's go for offensive. I mean, yeah, at this point we are not in a position where we trying to save ourselves against stronger enemies, but rather we are actually the ones. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks, so to speak. So yeah, not really wise to actually go for defensive in the position in which we are currently. Okay, good, let's take these two guys out of the war, if we can. Flanders is at low, perfect. Go away, I don't care about you. And next, Picardy. Yeah, we improved with these guys enough, which is perfect. Can we piece them out now? No, unfortunately no, but we took Paris. Let's go here and help them. We defeated them in this battle. Now we can probably piece these guys out, we can take some money from them. Good. And let's continue. Now when it comes to France, how beaten are you? 41. So we can take something like this, that would be 15. I want you to cancel your suzerainty over Hesse, and I also would like you to give maybe a couple provinces to Oh, I don't want them to myself, actually. So maybe that thing about provinces in those areas isn't quite as smart as I would like it to be. But here, we might want them, dear Lord. I forgot how to talk. Nassau, yeah, I want you to release Nassau. Frankfurt, yes, Frankfurt and Berg, as well as Köln. Where's that? Köln is not there though, so maybe not Berg. Okay, not this. Trier. Something like that might make sense, I don't know. But that'll be too much war score, so this will be the peace treaty with them once we can actually do it. Can't barrage anything. Do I have... yeah, we do have a huge army right there. In Constantinople, let's send it to Bologna. And they run away. Well, that was expected, actually. Yeah, this guy died, so we have to hire someone in his stead. Let's actually hire a general, who's a terrible emperor, but he's a great general. Rather, did I say let's hire our general? That's not what I meant. I meant let us hire our emperor, who is a terrible emperor with a great general, apparently. Now when it comes to France... how about now, buddy? Not quite yet. Okay, these armies are already close by. And we can send these guys on Nice, if we so wish. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we actually met this huge French army here unexpectedly. Okay. Bohemians helped us here and we managed to defeat them. The French, that is, not the Bohemians. Good stuff. Without their help we wouldn't have been able to do it. Sometimes your allies are actually competent. However rare that is. Oh. Well, this is an incompetent decision on my part. But we're still gonna be able to defeat them. Yeah. Let's send these guys here and these two to Berry and Nivernais. Or whatever that is. So, we should be able to finish this war rather soon. Okay. Oh. That's my cat trying to get some attention from me. But I can't give it to him until I recorded this episode. Oh well. There's so many sieges that are gonna be finished very soon. We took Anjou already. That was rather fast. Now let's see whether or not they would accept. Now they would accept the peace treaty, which is great. And there's the alarm clock, which is interesting. In any case, let's get this peace treaty. That way we weakened their position in the HRE somewhat. And then we might probably be able to get... Dear Lord, that's so expensive, you wouldn't believe. Oh my. Okay, let's get like the Perth. Okay, like maybe something here. Okay. This is just ridiculously expensive, I have to admit. Okay, we gotta take something like that. Maybe even less. because first of all it's very expensive in terms of aggressive expansion, and second it's very expensive in terms of war score somehow. Okay, that's not a whole lot. Oh wait, why did I take this stuff? I'll give it back to them as soon as I can, which is right about now. Roxburgh Shire. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. And thus we shall also pay their debt. Yeah, it's not that big. And yeah, the war is over. We weakened France somewhat, kicked them out of the coalition, and thus the coalition itself is now quite a lot smaller than it used to be. Which means that at this point we might quite easily declare war upon the coalition. It will be mostly a war against the Timurids. Also somewhat against Milan, but I don't really care about Milan at this point. So yeah, the situation is rather nice. I mean, at this point we're trying to manage the coalition and not fight the enemies, but that's it. That's okay. Once we dealt with the coalition, we will be able to start expanding all the faster. In any case, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.